Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, the cold front came through late last night and this morning and produced very little rain. No surprise there, but it did drop the humidity, which rose last night. And now that the humidity is down, it will stay down for the rest of the week before we get back to more typical July conditions over the weekend. But last night was a little on the warm side. The low was 73. Our high made it up to 90 this afternoon, and we were the hot spot in the tri-state along with Tell City. 85 to 90 was pretty much the norm, and tomorrow should be more upper 80s to low 90s across the area, but with the lower humidity from start to finish, it's going to feel better out there than it did for most of today. And live first warning Doppler radar is dry. Our next chance of rain, and it's a slight chance, will be in here on Friday, and then those chances do begin to increase over the weekend. But as we check out the 1 week rainfall totals of an inch or more, not much change here since we picked up most of our rain late last week. So in the short term, most of us are doing okay, but by later this week, and especially the upcoming weekend, we will begin to need rain once again, and it is in the full forecast. Well, the full buck moon is on the rise this evening. It rose at around 7:45 in the eastern sky, and that's a live view from our roofclaim.com tower camera in Owensboro looking off to the east, and this is the brightest full moon of the year, one of the super moons, and it's just a little larger than the other ones, but it's really lighting up the sky out there tonight, and the weather is very nice to get out there and enjoy it. That's a live view from our Henderson Heads Construction Tower camera, again looking off to the east. Downtown Evansville, our Superior Ag Tower camera with the temperature right now of 76. The dew point's at 62, and as we pull out the comfort meter, we can see a 62-degree dew point is in that tolerable range, and that's where we're going to stay for the rest of the week and maybe even through Saturday. But eventually the humid air will return, and it looks like that will be the case on Sunday. And once it gets here, it's going to stick around through at least the early part of next week. But last week we were dealing with very humid to steamy air, so not nearly as hot or as humid as it was a week ago. And temperatures right now falling through the 70s, already 67 in Henderson out at the airport there. We'll wind up somewhere in the mid-60s in general as we head through the overnight hours. Well, the same cold front that came through here with just a few spotty showers did fire up strong to severe storms just to our southeast. Still got a warning down there in southern Tennessee, but most of the rest of the line that went all the way up into New England is fizzling out. But look at all the wind damage reports, especially centered over the state of Maryland, then up into Vermont to New Hampshire, all with the front that, well, we could use a little rain from, but we certainly didn't want the severe weather, and we missed out on all of that. So high pressure is building in behind it, and that's going to give us a couple of really nice days here. Partly to mostly sunny skies for our Wednesday, upper 80s to low 90s, but with that lower humidity tomorrow, it's going to feel better than it did today. Back into the 60s again tomorrow night, then highs again on Thursday under partly cloudy skies will be in the upper 80s to around 90. On Friday, though, clouds will be increasing, and a weakening area of scattered thunder showers is going to dive in from the northwest. A lot of it's going to dry up, but you never know how much exactly will, but at least a few showers could get into our area, especially our northwestern counties on Friday. So clear overnight, mid-60s, sunshine, a few clouds developing tomorrow, upper 80s to lower 90s. Pretty much the same on Thursday. On Friday, more cloud cover and that chance for a little spotty light rain and thunder, more in our northwestern counties. Then over the weekend, the rain chances jump to 40% Saturday, 50% on Sunday when the humid air is back with highs in the upper 80s. And once that unsettled pattern gets here, it lingers into the early part next week as we get back to more typical July weather just in time for the weekend.
Okay, thank you, Wayne.